and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Diamond, aka Lady Leo. So welcome if you are just tuning in for the first time. If you're a returning viewer, I am an avid lover of all things nail polish, movies, makeup, all sorts of things like that. So hopefully you find something on my channel that you like and you subscribe. But anyway, so we're going to be doing a swatch and review for Cuticula. Here's the tea collection. This collection came out in March, I believe. I think March 13th, something around that time. I think that's what I checked when I put my notes for their socials. But I have a little unboxing footage for you, and for those of you whose attention spans are shot, I have a full-length unboxing video with everything I bought from Cuticula on that day on the shorts page of YouTube as well. So I'm gonna let the bottle footage and the unboxing footage roll, and then we will get started.
Show me life, show me love, make a change, time is up. We can wait for better days, but the days won't come. Show me life, show me love, show me life, show me love, make a change, time is up. We can wait for better days, but the days won't come. Show me life, show me love, this is all we got. Show me life, show me love, this is all we got. Show me love, show me love, this is all we got. Show me love, show me love. Sometimes life will push you down, make you fall onto the ground. But I know you will turn it around. Oh, this is all we got. And I know you'll make mistakes, get interference and lose your way. Find the light when it rains. Oh, this is all we got. Show me life, show me love, make a change, time is up. We can wait for better days, but the days won't come. Show me life, show me love, show me life, show me love, make a change, time is up. We can wait for better days, but the days won't come. Show me life, show me love, this is all we got. Show me life, show me love, this is all we got. Show me love, this is all we got. Show me love, show me love. This is all we got. Show me love. This is all we got. Show me love. Show me love.
So this is a 6-piece themed tea collection, as the name implies, from Cuticula. I love Cuticula a lot. I don't remember when I first started buying for them or how I got started, but they have their own website. You should check them out. I think a lot of their collections are really great, and I think they have like a subscription service, like where they do polishes every month. So yeah, if you like this, definitely check out their website. There's a lot of good stuff there. So as always, I am going to be using the Holo Taco Peely base coat as well. Just makes for easy peeling for me. And we're going to start with Blend with Benefits. Now I do think this is designed to be a top coat, but that's okay. Sometimes I like rocking a top coat as actual polish. I know for me, I just like the way that like something in a clear base looks just on my natural nails sometimes. So this is clear base, and then there's lots of different flakies in here of different sizes. I see some bigger pieces in gold, some smaller pieces in purples, and I think there's a little silver shimmer in there as well. So I do think if you really wanted to, you could probably build it up and maybe get it to a point where you could rock it on its own, like if you didn't want to see like visible nail line or something like that. Just keep in mind it's in a clear base, so I don't know how opaque it's going to be in the sense that like you wouldn't be able to see some of your natural nail if you're wearing it by yourself. I just wanted 2 coats. I wanted to do another coat so I get a little bit more full coverage with that. But I think this would look, well, it is a topper, so obviously it would look good on top of a lot of different things as well. But I do actually like the way it looks just on my nails too. Next up we have I Believe I Can Chai. Oh, man, I love this name so much. So I would say this is in a very soft creme base. I mean, it is I Believe I Can Chai. So it's a very soft kind of creme, sort of taupey base. But the thing that I really like about this collection is like how dynamic the polishes are. Like there's some shimmer in there, and then there's some flakies. So there's not a lot going on, but there's enough going on that makes it like really, really dynamic. And all of the times, whenever I do like flaky polishes, they're always going to be super sheer on the first coat. And then it's usually once you apply that second coat that they definitely sort of come into their own. And this one is no exception. Like I like the subtlety in this one because it is such a soft and very light color, and then you have that shimmer in there, and then you have the flakies as well. I think this makes it super dynamic and really, really pretty. I don't know if it reminds me of chai. It reminds me of like a latte more. That's not really that big of a difference, but I'm just saying. But no, I love this shade a lot. So next up we have TRex. If I had to say it, I think this one is kind of like It's almost like a medium gray slash medium taupe. Like I feel like the color is dynamic because I don't think it's fully gray. It's not fully taupe. I think it's a combination of a couple different colors to make like the base color. And then you have this really strong sort of copper shimmer. It's like a coppery rose gold kind of shimmer almost. And then you have flakies that look like they're the same color. So I'm always of the opinion that flakies like this look really great over like a little bit of a darker base. So I think this combination is really interesting and really pretty. I only ended up doing 2 coats, but I do think it would probably be a little bit more dynamic if I did a 3rd coat. Kind of regretting that I didn't do a 3rd coat, but I still like it with 2 coats. Next up we have Minty Fresh, and as the name implies, this is very much a mint kind of base, like a mint light green base. And then we have some really big flakies. I think there's a mix of like big and small flakies, and the big ones that I see I think are like kind of like on the gold spectrum. If I had to guess, I think it's like the same flakies and the same shimmer that's being used in all of these. Could totally be wrong, just looks like that to me, which I think adds to sort of like the overall cohesion of the collection. And I think like these base colors look really good with the same shimmer in them. I think it's also interesting to see like the same shimmer and how it looks in different colors as well. So I like this one a lot. I think the lightness of the color kind of makes like the flakies and the shimmer take more center stage than the color. Just because those are the things I kind of noticed first, like upon looking at it with two coats. But I think this shade is super pretty. So next up we have Tranquility, and I did end up doing 3 coats on this one to really get it where I wanted it to. It's pretty sheer on the first one as usual, and then even when I did the second one, I still felt like it needed a 3rd coat for this too. So I did do a 3rd coat. So I'd say this is a very sort of light medium blue, if you will. And then again, I really do think it's the same flakies and shimmers, but I like that a lot because I think it looks really great in this darker color. And I feel like if you really wanted to, you could try to match the blue, like try to use a similar blue, and then you could just totally use this as a top coat. I've done that before with polishes like this that are pretty sheer on the first coat, and that's always fun to kind of do something like that. You can mix and match what you want to do for that. So this is probably one of my favorites of the collection because I just think the combination of the blue with the goldy coppery sort of thing looks really good. Last up, but never least, we have Rust Be Time for Tea, which is, I think, like a classic cherry red. And then the flakies, maybe they're a different flaky for this one, but they look kind of black and gold. So it looks like we've got some black gold going on, maybe a different shimmer. But I like this one a lot. I think I actually have another Cuticula polish that looks similar to this. It was like one for polish pickup, but I can't remember offhand, but I think it's similar to this one. This is probably my favorite of the collection because I just think it's really beautiful and I love reds. I love reds so much. It reminds me of like watermelon. Just reminds me of watermelons actually, because you have the red base and then you have the flakies, which kind of look black to me. So I think it's a fun combination and it's absolutely stunning. So I've got some comparison here so you can see them all up against each other. So if I had to pick my top 3, it would be Rust Be Time for Tea, Tranquility, and I Believe I Can Chai as my top 3 in that order. So of this collection, which ones do you guys like the most? Let me know in the comments below. Of course, I will throw up full swatches on my Instagram. And if you like the video, hit the like button. And if you want to see more content like this from me, or if you want to check out some of my other content, provided it exists at the time I'm making this video, check that out too. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll catch you later. Bye.